lipids we'll see in the detail again. Lipids are nothing but the organic compounds which are known as the biomolecules, and as like other biomolecules like carbohydrate, that is one of the biomolecule. Carbohydrate, protein is there, amino acids are there, vitamins are there. Likewise, that they are also biomolecules. Lipids are also biomolecules. They are organic compounds. They are very less soluble in the water, or they are hydrophobic in nature. Hydrophobic होता है, that's why they are insoluble in the water, but they are definitely soluble in the organic solvents. They are soluble in the organic solvent. They are related to fatty acids. They are related to fatty acids. Either they are the esters of fatty acids or the product obtained after that. Now, classification of lipids. Again, lipids, they are very important as like other biomolecules. You know that other biomolecules, carbohydrate, that is known as the sugar, fuel of life, particularly glucose. Each and every carbohydrate will have certain functions in the living organism. Some will act as a storage form. Okay, some will act as a component of different mucopolysaccharide and all that. So likewise, that very important function of lipid is nothing but it is a structural component of many tissues. It is structural component of many tissues. Again, it has an important function. Phospholipids has a very important function that act as a antioxidant. Polyunsaturated fatty acids, they act as antioxidant. Again, lipids will also give you energy. So for example, one molecule of carbohydrate, if it is oxidized, so you are going to get 4 calories per gram of carbohydrate. If one molecule of your amino acid or protein is oxidized, again you are going to get around 5 calories. Okay, if one molecule of lipid is oxidized, you are going to get 7 calories. Okay, and if one molecule of your alcohol is oxidized, you are going to get around 9 calories, okay, per gram of these molecules. So again, lipids is also again a source of energy. So after the oxidation of lipid, you are going to get acetyl-CoA molecule. Okay, and that acetyl-CoA molecule will enter into Krebs cycle again. That is a metabolism of carbohydrate. So we have seen that is some amino acids also, they will finally give you acetyl-CoA. Some amino acids and other. Okay, so acetyl-CoA is very very centralized molecule for metabolism. So carbohydrate, they will give you acetyl-CoA after oxidation into glycolysis. Lipids undergo beta oxidation of fatty acids, and they will give you acetyl-CoA. Again, amino acids, from that amino acids and protein also you are going to get acetyl-CoA. So acetyl-CoA is central molecule that will enter into Krebs cycle, and again Krebs cycle will undergo the oxidation. So that means lipid is also giving you energy. Okay, but immediate energy, carbohydrates are needed. As carbohydrate storage of your body is very less. आपके बॉडी में कार्बोहाइड्रेट बहुत ही कम स्टोर होता है. So it is stored in the form of glycogen in the liver as well as in the muscle. But that storage capacity of carbohydrate is limited, and that's why that is immediate food, instant energy source. So carbohydrate is an instant energy source or immediate energy source. But these lipids, they are known as a reserve food of life. Okay, they are known as a reserve food of life. They are not an immediate source. They are known as a reserve food of life. Now lipids are classified in different way. First one is nothing but the simple lipids. So simple means they are simply esters of fatty acid with certain alcohol. Esters of fatty acid with the alcohol. Then again there is another one. So first one is a classification of lipids. In that you have simple lipids, and they are nothing but the esters of fatty acid with the alcohol. Now in that also you have two types, fats and oils. Fat means they are a solid at room temperature, and oils means they are a liquid at room temperature. तो फैट्स जो है सॉलिड होता है, जैसे आपका बटर हो गया. बटर इज एग्जांपल ऑफ फैट. अगेन वनस्पति घी, दैट इज आल्सो एग्जांपल ऑफ फैट. So fat is a solid at room temperature, oil is a liquid at room temperature. Now there is a difference in the fats and oil. Okay, only difference is that fat is a solid at room temperature, oil is a liquid at room temperature. Another difference is that, so in case of fat, esters of fatty acid with a higher molecular weight or you can say long chain fatty acids, they are esterified with the glycerol. In case of oils, they are medium or small chain fatty acids, they are esterified with the alcohol. Okay, so basic unit of oils and fats, there is nothing but the triacylglycerol. So triacyl glycerol means one glycerol molecule. There will be 3 carbon which are acetylated, which are acylated with the fatty acids. So glycerol का 3 molecule रहेगा, 3 carbon रहेगा. So 3 carbon of glycerol, they are esterified. The hydroxyl group of your glycerol will be esterified with the fatty acids. Now you will get a triacyl glycerol. So you know that glycerol is nothing but the trihydroxy alcohol. Glycerol क्या है? It is a trihydroxy alcohol. Glycerol is a trihydroxy alcohol, and if you acetylate the hydroxyl group of glycerol, each and every hydroxyl group of your glycerol, so you are going to get triacyl. 3 कार्बन के ऊपर जो OH ग्रुप है उसमें आपको फैटी एसिड का एसाइल मतलब असाइल ऐड करना है, मतलब COH जो ग्रुप होता है फैटी एसिड का, so that will be esterified with the each and every OH group of your glycerol. So you are going to get triacyl glycerol. So triacyl glycerol is nothing but the basic unit of lipids and oils. So in the fat and oil, esters of fatty acid with the glycerol. In the simple lipid, there is known as a waxes. But in case of waxes, so esters of fatty acid is again ester of fatty acid with the alcohol, again same thing, but here alcohol is different. यहाँ पे alcohol क्या है? Different है. So what is the alcohol over here? So alcohol over here is nothing but that is acetyl alcohol. Okay, that is acetyl alcohol. Acetyl alcohol is very common in the waxes. Again in the waxes, esters of fatty acids, they are usually long chain fatty acids. They are esterified with the acetyl alcohol in case of waxes. In case of simple lipids, okay, fatty acids, they are esterified with the glycerol is alcohol. In case of waxes, acetyl alcohol is alcohol. Okay, acetyl alcohol is alcohol. Now fats में it will have long chain. Okay, again fat में क्या होगा? Usually intermediate or longer chain fatty acids esterified with the glycerol. That's why they are solid at room temperature. Okay, lipids, okay, और oils में क्या होगा? Oils, they also has a fatty acid esterified with the alcohol, but small chain fatty acid. So that's why oil will remain liquid at room temperature, fat will remain solid at room temperature, right? And in case of waxes, same thing is there, just the alcohol is different. Alcohol क्या है? Acetyl alcohol and long chain fatty acids. So long chain fatty acids, they are esterified with the acetyl alcohol in case of waxes. Okay, now lipids are classified into, as I told you, in different type. So lipids are classified into simple lipids, then your simple lipids, okay, then in that you have fats and oils and waxes, right? Then second class आता है lipids का complex lipids. So in the complex lipids, they are also esters of fatty acid with alcohol, but in addition to that, there are certain additional groups like phosphate group or phosphoric acid group, nitrogenous base, then carbohydrate or proteins. So depending on the additional group, okay, कौन सा है उसमें? So complex means it is a complex of something, lipid plus complex of something. What is that something? That something may be either phosphoric acid, that may be either nitrogenous base, that may be either carbohydrate, or that may be either protein. तो जो complex है, तो complex में मतलब उसके एक इस lipids के साथ में कुछ तो भी रहेगा, तभी जाकर complex रहेगा. क्या रहेगा वो हो सकता है आपका phosphoric acid या phosphate group, या फिर nitrogenous base हो सकता है आपका, carbohydrate हो सकता है, protein हो सकता है. So depending on that, again further they are classified. So phospholipid means, as the name indicates, phospho is nothing but the phosphoric acid. So they will have phosphoric acid and along with the nitrogenous base. So nitrogenous base, phosphoric acid and your lipid is nothing but the triacyl glycerol. जब भी अभी लिपिड का नाम लिपिड बोलेगा, उसका मतलब यही होता है triacyl glycerol और simply triglycerides, because triacyl glycerol is also known as a triglycerides. ठीक है, सेम टर्म है, triacyl glycerol और triglycerides. Okay, so whenever I will call lipid means triacyl glycerol or simply triglycerides. So phospholipids, they consist of triglycerides plus phosphoric acid plus nitrogenous base. So phospholipids में 3 चीज़ आएगी, याद रखना आपको. नाइट्रोजनस बेस आएगा, फॉस्फोरिक एसिड आएगा एंड आपका फैटी एसिड. ओके, मतलब ये ट्राइग्लिसराइड्स, TG plus phosphoric acid plus nitrogenous base. So that is in a phospholipids, right? Now glycolipids. Second is a glycolipid. Okay. In that phospholipids, first one is a glycolipid. So glyco means what? Here glycerophospholipid. Glycerophospholipid. Phospholipids, in that you have different types. So first one is a glycerophospholipid. Glycero is the term when there is a what glycerol is there. Glycerol is also known as a glycerin. जो आप ग्लिसरीन यूज करते हो दैट इज नथिंग बट द ग्लिसरॉल. सो कॉमन टर्म फॉर ग्लिसरॉल इज नथिंग बट द ग्लिसरीन. तो आप ऐसा कंफ्यूज नहीं होना, ग्लिसरीन इज द सेम थिंग. सो इट इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड एज सॉल्वेंट इन द फार्मास्यूटिकल्स. उसका बहुत सारा ह्यूमैक्टेंट एज ए ह्यूमैक्टेंट भी उसको यूज करते हैं. ग्लिसरोफॉस्फोलिपिड्स. सो हियर इन द फॉस्फोलिपिड अल्कोहल विल बी ग्लिसरॉल. सो ग्लिसरॉल as the alcohol in the glycerophospholipid. So phospholipids means what? Here you will have again nitrogenous base and phosphoric acid. So but glycerophospholipid means what? So lipids, fatty acids are esterified with the glycerol and their complex is made with the nitrogenous base and phosphoric acid. Glycerophospholipid. So example is the lecithin and sapelin. So lecithin is found in the milk. You have to remember lecithin is found in the milk and sapelin. So they are the two glycerophospholipids, right? Next is nothing but the sphingophospholipid. What do you mean by sphingophospholipid? So here is a sphingo. Sphingo is the term for one alcohol known as a spingenol, or it is also known as sphingosine. Sphingosine or spingenol. It is also known as spingenol, sphingosine. So what is that sphingosine? So it is a amino alcohol. ये क्या है? एक amino alcohol है. Alcohol है, amino alcohol. Type of alcohol. जैसे एलिपेटिक अल्कोहल, एरोमेटिक अल्कोहल, लॉन्ग चेन, शॉर्ट चेन, ओके, सैचुरेटेड अल्कोहल, अनसैचुरेटेड अल्कोहल. सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ काइंड ऑफ अल्कोहल्स. सो इन द लिपिड्स व्हाट आर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ अल्कोहल they are present, we are going to see, don't worry about that. So in the sphingophospholipid, sphingosine is the alcohol and rest of the things are nothing but the same as that of the phospholipid. So nitrogenous base, phosphoric acid, okay. So fatty acids, they are esterified with the sphingosine and additional content is nothing but the nitrogenous base and phosphoric acid. So sphingophospholipid, right? Now okay, next is the glycolipids. In that glycerol is a alcohol, sphingophospholipid in this sphingosine or spingenol is the alcohol, okay. Now second में आता है आपका glycolipid. So as the name indicates, glyco means here is the term for sugar, lipids. So it is a complex of fatty acid plus carbohydrate plus nitrogenous base and phospholipid है तो phosphoric acid भी आएगा. And alcohol is nothing but the sphingosine again, amino alcohol, okay. Sphingosine is a amino alcohol. Sphingosine is a alcohol. It is also known as a glycophospholipids. Glycolipids, they are also known as a glycophospholipids because they are the type of phospholipids. Example is nothing but the cerebrosides. So cerebrosides, they are found in the cerebrum. ये brain में होता है tissue में. Gangliosides, they are present in the ganglia. Okay. Next is the lipoproteins. So they are nothing but the macromolecular complexes of lipid with the protein. So we are saying the classification of lipids. First was a simple lipids. In that, first was a fats and oil. So fats and oil, in that you have fatty acid is esterified with the alcohol. What alcohol? Glycerol. Okay. So if small chain fatty acids are there, so they are known as oils. They are liquid at room temperature. Okay. If long term fatty acids are there, they are known as fats. They are solid at room temperature. Okay. So they have different melting point and all that. Then in that only simple lipids, waxes are also there. So waxes, in that waxes again esters of fatty acid with the alcohol. Esters of fatty acid, so that fatty acid will be long chain fatty acid रहेगा इसमें waxes में. तो आप बोलेंगे सर फैट्स में भी लॉन्ग चेन फैटी एसिड है, लेकिन फैट्स में क्या है कि esters of that fatty acid is with the glycerol, but in case of waxes it is a sterile alcohol, right? Now second we have seen complex lipids, simple lipids, complex lipids. Complex lipids, they are also known as compound lipids, okay. So in that you have phospholipids, okay. So in that we have seen the two types. First one was your glycerophospholipids. So glycerol was the fatty acid with fatty acid are esterified with the glycerol plus nitrogenous base plus phosphoric acid. Then we have seen the sphingophospholipid. So sphingosine is the alcohol over there. So that is known as the amino alcohol. So fatty acid is esterified with the sphingosine alcohol. Along with that, nitrogenous base is there, phosphoric acid is there. So they are the sphingophospholipid. Right? Now third one is a glycophospholipid. So glycophospholipid, in that you have fatty acid plus carbohydrate plus nitrogenous base plus phosphoric acid. So sphingosine is the alcohol over here, and it is also known as a glycophospholipid. Example is a cerebroside and ganglioside. Next one is a lipoprotein. So lipoprotein means complexes of lipid with the proteins. Macromolecular, macro means large size. So उनका molecular weight ज़्यादा होता है, इसलिए macromolecular complexes of lipid with the proteins. So in that you have different kind of proteins. Okay, we have already seen that, but again I will explain you. So what are the different types of lipoproteins? Yes. So different type of lipoproteins we have. I will again explain. So there are different kinds of lipoprotein. Lipoprotein means macromolecular complexes of lipid with the protein. So here is a high density lipoprotein. High density lipoprotein. High density lipoprotein. Okay. Then low density lipoprotein. L. Okay. Then intermediate density lipoprotein. Then very low density lipoprotein. VLDL. VLDL. High density, low density lipoprotein, SDL, LDL, then IDL and VLDL. Okay. High density lipoprotein, low density lipoprotein, intermediate and very low density lipoprotein. And और एक होता है chylomicron. CH. Okay. Chylomicron. Okay. और एक भी होता है cholesterol esters. Cholesterol esters. But ये अभी इसके लिए आपको इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, इसलिए मैंने बोला नहीं. So high density lipoprotein, mostly it carries the lipids, fatty acids, but very less amount of alcohol. Okay, low density lipoprotein, they carries the again fatty acid, but higher level of cholesterol. Okay, so high density lipoprotein, they carry very less amount of cholesterol, and low density lipoprotein, they carry very good amount of cholesterol. Again, intermediate density lipoproteins, they also have some amount of cholesterol, and very low density lipoprotein, they have again good amount of cholesterol as like a low density lipoprotein. Chylomicrons, they means only fatty acids are there, and cholesterol esters means esters of cholesterol, that's it. So high density lipoprotein is known as a good cholesterol because it will not increase the cholesterol level in the body. It is a good one. This one is known as a bad cholesterol, low density lipoprotein and very low density lipoprotein. They are known as a bad cholesterol. ये भी है. तो increase the risk, okay, increase the level of low density lipoprotein, increase the level of low density lipoprotein, LDL. If there is increase the level of LDL in your body, so okay, increased level of LDL in the body, that is related with the increased risk of atherosclerosis. Question इसके ऊपर आ चुका है. So which of the following lipoprotein level, if it is increased, that indicates the highest risk of atherosclerosis. So अगर कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल बढ़ जाएगा बॉडी में, तो डिपोजिशन, दैट कोलेस्ट्रॉल विल बी डिपॉजिटेड इन द इंटीमा ऑफ योर ब्लड वेसल. ब्लड वेसल का इनर साइड जो होता है उसमें डिपॉजिट हो जाएगा, एंड दैट विल कॉज अ नैरोइंग ऑफ ब्लड वेसल, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट नैरोइंग द blood vessel is supplying to a blood to a particular area, so that area will not get enough blood, and due to that, if that area is not getting enough blood, so cells of that particular area will die. Suppose if that is a coronary artery में अगर आपका डिपोजिशन हो गया कोलेस्ट्रॉल का, so what will happen? So coronary artery supplies blood to the heart, means myocardium of your heart. So if it is clogged, or if coronary artery is blocked, so what happens? So your heart will not get enough blood supply. That means heart will not get enough nutrition, enough source of energy, enough oxygen, etc. So cells of myocardium will start dying, and that results in the myocardial infarction. So coronary artery is again one of the most important cause for myocardial infarction, and the important cause for coronary artery disease is nothing but the increased cholesterol. Okay, and out of that also highest. Okay, so this increased level of low density lipoprotein in your body, that is related with the highest risk of atherosclerosis. Okay, again very low density lipoprotein is also there. We are going to see it again, don't worry, upcoming slide में आएगा वो. So lipoproteins, they are macromolecular complexes of lipid with the protein. Okay. Other complex lipids are nothing but the sulfolipids. Sulfolipids means it is a complex of lipid with the sulfates. amino lipid, complex of lipid with the amino acid, and lipopolysaccharide. So complex of lipid with the polysaccharide, mostly it is found in the microorganism. Okay, and it is found in the it is a component of cell wall. Again, it is a it is also pyrogen. Pyrogens, they are known as they are known और they are prone to increase the body temperature. Pyrogens अगर आपके preparation में है, for example parenteral में, so they will increase the body temperature. And what is the nature of pyrogens? They are a lipopolysaccharide in the nature. Chemical nature of pyrogen is a lipopolysaccharide. Okay. Now third type of lipids are nothing but the derived lipids. Derived lipids. Derived मतलब क्या? Derived is the term for derivative. So they are the derivative of your simple and complex lipid. So after the hydrolysis of simple lipids and complex lipids, so lipid, simple lipid भी क्या है? Simple lipid is made up of fatty acids and glycerol. So if their hydrolysis product क्या होगा उनका? So एक तो fatty acid रहेंगे या फिर क्या रहेंगे? Glycerol रहेगा. So glycerol, fatty acids, they are known as a derived lipid. Again, other like other complex lipids, hydrolysis product of other complex lipid. So fat soluble vitamins, they are soluble in the lipids only, so they are also considered as a derived lipids. Then steroid or hormones, for example you can see progesterone, okay, you can say your testosterone, so they are synthesized from cholesterol, okay, and which is a lipid. So you can say these steroid hormones are again a derived lipid. Hydrocarbons and ketone bodies, so all these are the derived lipids. So we have seen the classification. Fatty acids means what? Fatty acids nothing but the is simply carboxylic acid. Okay, carboxylic acid. Okay, but there they will have a higher hydrocarbon side chain. Simply carboxylic acid having hydrocarbon side chain. COH ग्रुप रहेगा carboxylic acid, उसमें अगर CH दिए तो मिथाइल CH3COOH, तो वो बन गया एसिटिक एसिड. अगर सिर्फ COOH है तो फॉर्मिक एसिड. CH3CH2COOH है तो प्रोपियोनिक एसिड. अगर और एक कार्बन बढ़ा दिया तो ब्यूटारिक एसिड, ऐसे पेंटिक एसिड. So fatty acids, they are nothing but the carboxylic acid with the hydrocarbon side chain. And they are the simplest form of lipid. Now these fatty acids, they may be either even, okay, they may be either odd chain fatty acids or odd carbon fatty acids, or they may be either even carbon fatty acids. So depending upon the number of carbon. So number of carbon, if they are even means for example 2, 4, 6, 8, like 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So even carbon containing fatty acids, okay, they are even chain fatty acids. For example, palmitic acid is there, which has a 16 carbon. Then stearic acid is there, so which has 18 carbon. They are very most common in the humans. So that's why palmitic acid, stearic acid. Okay. Then the fatty acids may be either odd carbon chain containing. So odd chain fatty acids. So in that you will have number of carbon like 1, 3, then 5, 7, okay, 9, 11, 13, etc. So that is known as odd chain fatty acids. So in that you have propionic acid, which is common, carbon 3 carbon. Valeric acid is 5 carbon containing. So they are well known. So there are a lot of other examples also, but these two are well known and they are enough for your understanding. Odd chain fatty acids, even chain fatty acids. Now these fatty acids may be either open chain मतलब CH3 CH2 like that, okay, open chain, or it may be either cyclic. Okay, so most of the time it is an open chain, but some cyclic fatty acids are also there. For example, chaulmogric acid, okay, chaulmogric acid is there, so which is used in the treatment of leprosy. It was used, nowadays it is not used, so it was used in the treatment of leprosy. So you can see carbon number 1, 2, okay. So this is known as a fatty acids. This R is nothing but the, okay, this R, okay, R is nothing but the, it is nothing but the fatty acid chain. So R is nothing but the fatty acid chain, and that molecule is known as a glycerol. Suppose CH2, यहाँ पे CH2 है और ये जो वो है इसके ऊपर ये हाइड्रोजन लगा दो, तो CH2OH, यहाँ पे CH और यहाँ पे एक हाइड्रोजन लगा दो, यहाँ पे CHOH बन जाएगा, यहाँ पे एक हाइड्रोजन लगा दो, CH2OH, CHOH and CH2OH. So that is the structure of your glycerol, okay, or glycerin. And if it is esterified, if hydroxyl group of that is esterified, with the fatty acid. So it is known as a esters of fatty acid. All three groups of that glycerol is esterified. All three groups. That's why it is known as a triacyl glycerol. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? ट्राइअसाइल ग्लिसरॉल और सिंपली टीजी triacyl glycerol or triglyceride simply. Okay, so all the three carbons they are engaged, they are acylated using fatty acids. That's why. Now next one is nothing but so this term you will not find in the books. Bloor criteria. So lipids, they are insoluble in water, soluble in organic compound, organic solvents, and they are either actually or potentially related with the fatty acids or esters of fatty acids, and they are utilized by living organism. So first, okay, this Bloor's criteria means properties of that lipids was gone by Bloor. Okay, that's why known as a Bloor's criteria. So fatty acids may be either straight chain, as I told you, straight chain, or it may be either substituted. Suppose if fatty acid is there, CH3, CH2, 10 times COH, and if third carbon consists of methyl, so methylated fatty acid. Or if there is a hydroxyl group, so it is known as a hydroxy fatty acids. So fatty acids may be straight chain, it may be either linear unsubstituted, or it may be either substituted, or it may be either cyclic fatty acids. For example, Chawal Mohoric acid and hydrocarbic acid. Chawal Mohoric acid, hydrocarbic acid, they are known as cyclic acid. Again, in the fatty acid, eicosanoids are there. There are also cyclic fatty acid. So in that prostaglandins are there, leukotrienes are there. So eicosanoids मतलब क्या? ये compound होते हैं. So they are present in the body. Okay, they are also derivative of lipid. So prostaglandins, the leukotrienes, so they are the derivative of lipids. Then saturated. Okay, now fatty acids may be either saturated. Okay, and their name will end with the term anoic. अगर वो सैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड है तो उसका एंड में क्या आएगा? एनोइक. जैसे पेंटानोइक एसिड, हेक्सानोइक एसिड. हेक्सा में 6 कार्बन कंटेनिंग फैटी एसिड. डेकानोइक एसिड, डेका में 10, नोइक, एनोइक. सो एनोइक मीन्स सैचुरेटेड, एंड इनोइक विल बी द सफिक्स. इनोइक विल बी द सफिक्स फॉर अनसैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड. अगर अनसैचुरेटेड है तो इनोइक रहेगा, सैचुरेटेड है तो एनोइक रहेगा. ठीक है. Now isomerism in the fatty acids. Okay, so if there is a double bond in the fatty acids, if fatty acid is a unsaturated, अगर fatty acid में double bond है, unsaturation है, so there is a possibility of geometric isomerism. So there are two types of isomerism that occurs in the fatty acids. First one is nothing but a geometrical isomerism, and based upon that cis and trans. So if two groups on the same side, so that is known as cis, and if they are on opposite side, they are known as trans. ठीक है. एंड दूसरा एक आइसोमेरिज्म होता है पोजिशनल आइसोमेरिज्म. सो ड्यू टू द पोजिशन ऑफ डबल बॉन्ड, अगर डबल बॉन्ड, ओके, सो सेम फैटी एसिड, जैसे मान लीजिए ब्यूटारिक एसिड है. ठीक है, ब्यूटारिक एसिड CH2, ओके, CH3, CH2, COH. अभी बॉन्ड जो है ना वो कहाँ पे? जैसे मान लीजिए ब्यूटारिक एसिड, पेंटिक एसिड, कौन सा भी ले लो, बॉन्ड का पोजिशन, सपोज डबल बॉन्ड इज बिटवीन सेकंड एंड थर्ड कार्बन, एंड ओके, एंड इफ इन अनदर मॉलिक्यूल second double bond is between fourth and fifth carbon, so there is a shifting of carbon only, there is shifting of bond only. Okay, but molecular weight and molecular formula and everything will remain same. So this type of isomerism is a positional. So isomerism is two different enantiomer because of the position of double bond. So geometrical isomerism, positional isomerism, both are possible in case of fatty acids. Okay, now for example, there is one fatty acid known as oleic acid. So it will have 15 isomers possible. 15 isomers are possible due to position of double bond. आप डबल बॉन्ड जो बीच में जो कार्बन है, ठीक है, फर्स्ट लेके पहला कार्बन छोड़ के CH3 छोड़ो और COH छोड़ दो, उसके बीच में जो है ना 15 कार्बन आते हैं. ओलिक एसिड इज 16 कार्बन कंटेनिंग फैटी एसिड. So in between that you have 15 carbon. So you can shuffle the bond anywhere. Molecular weight will remain molecular formula will remain same, but due to the position of that double bond, so there are 15 isomers possible. They can ask you question on this. For example, I have quoted the example of oleic acid. They can quote the example of palmitic acid. They can quote the example of that arachidic acid. They can quote the example of your arachidonic acid. Suppose it is arachidonic acid. So how many number of isomers, positional isomers of arachidonic acid is possible? Yes. कितना हो सकता है? arachidonic acid अगर है तो कितना हो सकता है? Yes. Anybody? Arachidonic acid is a 20 carbon containing fatty acid. Arachidonic acid is 20 carbon containing fatty acids. ठीक है, इसमें 5 डबल बॉन्ड है. arachidonic acid का एग्जांपल ही गलत है, वो छोड़ दो. ठीक है, so remember that. Now fatty acids, so they may be either saturated fatty acid or they may be either unsaturated fatty acids. Saturated means having no double bond, they are having only single bonds. So unsaturated means they are having double bonds. So unsaturated fatty acid. So saturated fatty acid, they are named either by the common names or by their structure, their name. For example, if it is a CH3COH, it is known as ethanoic acid, like alkane, alkene, like that. Ethane, methane, butane, methane, ethane, butane, propane. Okay, in accordance with the number of carbon. Okay? So here you have 2 carbons, so that's why ethanoic acid. But its common name is acetic acid. Propanic acid will have again 3 carbons. Okay, propanic acid. Butyric acid will have 4 carbons. Valeric acid will have, valeric acid is a common name, so it is known as a pentanoic acid, 5 carbon. Caproic acid is known as a hexanoic acid, 6 carbon. Caprylalic acid is known as a octanoic acid, having 8 carbon. Capric acid known as a decanoic acid, 10 carbon. Lauric acid, okay, dodecanoic acid, 12 carbon. Myristic acid, tetradecanoic acid, means here is a 14 carbon. Palmitic acid, 16 carbon. Palmitic acid is 16 carbon. Okay. Stearic acid, 18 carbon. Stearic acid, 18 carbon. Arachidic acid, 20 carbon. Behanic acid, 22. Linosuric acid, 24. So they are known as a saturated fatty acids. They are known as a saturated fatty acids because they will not have any double bond in the structure. And remember, okay, saturated fatty acids, they will not have double bond. Unsaturated fatty acids, they are very, very important for your body because they have a lot of functions in the body, lot of important biochemical functions. So they will have double bond. Now if one double bond is there in a structure of unsaturated fatty acid, मतलब एक fatty acid है उसमें unsaturation है, एक ही double bond है, उसको बोलेंगे mono unsaturated fatty acid. So if one double bond is there, it is known as a mono unsaturated. If 2 double bonds are there, known as a di unsaturated fatty acid. So if 3 or more double bonds are there, it is known as a poly unsaturated fatty acids. Okay, so number of double bond कितने हैं? So if one double bond is there, mono unsaturated fatty acid, 2 di unsaturated fatty acid, more than 3, it is known as a poly unsaturated fatty acid. Poly unsaturated, PUFA. So poly unsaturated fatty acid. Are you getting or not? समझ रहे हैं? आपको आवाज आ रहा है क्लियर? ये लैपटॉप भी मेरे लिए नया है, तो आज पहली बार इसके ऊपर ले रहे हैं, मुझे भी एडजस्ट करने में थोड़ा टाइम लग रहा है. Polyunsaturated fatty acids. So PUFA. Okay. Then in that you have palmitic acid, palmitoleic acid. So here it is a 16 carbon containing fatty acid. Okay, hexadecanoic acid, cis 9 hexadecanoic acid. Hexa means 6, deca means 10. So 16 carbon fatty acid. It is a 16 carbon containing fatty acid known as a palmitoleic acid. Palmitoleic acid. Okay. Now nomenclature of these fatty acids, they are designated in number. इसके nomenclature में एक number दिया जाता है हमको, that number. Based upon that number, digit you have to remember. Okay? For example, palmitoic acid. So in this, it is a 16 carbon containing fatty acid. There is a one double bond. Okay, first number is nothing but the number of carbons. ये जो पहला आंकड़ा है, first digit is the number of carbons, second digit is for number of double bonds, and third digit is for the position of double bond. So first digit is for number of carbons, second digit is for double bond, second digit is for double bond, and third digit is for that position of double bond. Okay? For example, the palmitoic acid has a 16 carbon, there is only one double bond, and it is at a carbon number 9. 9 and 10 के बीच में एक double bond है. Second example ले लो ओलिक एसिड. ओलिक एसिड it is known as a 6 9 octadecanoic acid. Octa मतलब 8, deca मतलब 10. So it has a 18 number of carbon atoms, right? And it has a one double bond, and that is also at 9 and 10th carbon. Okay? Now next one is a linoleic acid. Linoleic acid is known as a cis 9 12 octadecanoic acid. देखो ये भी क्या है 18 कार्बन, octadecanoic मतलब 18 कार्बन. cis क्यों लिखा है? Because there are two double bonds. First double bond is between 9 to 10. Second double bond is between 12 to 13. Okay? Now linolenic acid. So it is again 18 carbon atom, but here 3 double bonds are there. Linolenic acid में 3 double bond है. पहला double bond है 9 to 10, दूसरा है 12 to 13, and third double bond is between 15 to 16. Linolenic acid. Okay. Now last one in that you have arachidonic acid. It is a 20 carbon containing fatty acid. You will have 4 double bonds. First double bond is between carbon number 5 to 6. यहाँ पे कार्बन नंबर 5 और 6 के बीच में पहला डबल बॉन्ड, नंबर ऑफ डबल बॉन्ड 4 है उसमें. सेकंड डबल बॉन्ड इज बिटवीन कार्बन नंबर 8 टू कार्बन नंबर 9. थर्ड इज बिटवीन 11 टू 12 कार्बन. फोर्थ डबल बॉन्ड इज बिटवीन 14 to 15 कार्बन. Okay, so out of that, so these two, they are known as essential fatty acids. Linoleic acid and linolenic acid, they are known as essential fatty acids. Why they are known as essential fatty acids? Because they are not produced in the body. They are known as essential fatty acids because they are not produced in the body, and that's why they has to be supplied from the diet. ये इनका बॉडी में ये नहीं बनते, बॉडी में नहीं बनने के कारण इनका सप्लाई जो है वो डाइट से ही होना चाहिए, आपके न्यूट्रिशन से होना चाहिए. सो लिनोलेइक एसिड, लिनोलेनिक एसिड, सो दोज शोन इन द पिंक कलर, they are known as essential fatty acids. Okay, all these fatty acids like palmitoic acid, oleic acid, linoleic acid, linolenic acid, arachidonic acid, they are known as a polyunsaturated fatty acid. Particularly last three, they are known as a polyunsaturated fatty acid. यहाँ पे ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, I don't know. Polyunsaturated fatty acids, they are known as a polyunsaturated fatty acids. Okay, then arachidonic acid is known as a semi-essential fatty acid. So linolenic acid, linoleic acid, known as a essential fatty acid, they are not produced in the body, they has to be supplied from the diet. And why they are not produced in the body, again that is again one question. Okay, so remember, we humans don't have any enzyme that can introduce a double bond between carbon number 10 beyond the carbon number 10. ठीक है, कार्बन नंबर 10 के बाद में ऐसा आपका ह्यूमन बॉडी में एंजाइम नहीं है कि वो बॉन्ड इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकता है. दैट्स व्हाई वी ह्यूमंस कैन नॉट प्रोड्यूस सच फैटी एसिड्स, लिनोलेनिक एसिड एंड लिनोलेइक एसिड. सो बिकॉज दे विल हैव डबल बॉन्ड बियॉन्ड द कार्बन नंबर 10. तो एक डबल बॉन्ड कहाँ पे, कार्बन नंबर 12 एंड 13 के बीच में. एक डबल बॉन्ड कहाँ पे, कार्बन 12 13 एंड 15 16 in case of linolenic acid. So we don't have enzyme that can introduce a double bond between beyond the carbon number 10. That's why they are essential. They have to be supplied in the diet. Okay. Now arachidonic acid, it is converted. Okay, arachidonic acid can be synthesized if its precursor linolenic acid is there. अगर लिनोलेइक एसिड अगर है आपकी बॉडी में तो उससे आप एराचिडोनिक एसिड बना सकते हैं आपकी बॉडी. सो दैट्स वाई. सो इफ लिनोलेइक एसिड इज देयर, arachidonic acid becomes semi-essential. If linoleic acid is not there, arachidonic acid becomes essential. So that's why arachidonic acid is known as a semi-essential. Semi-essential. Okay. We'll see next part. So nomenclature of fatty acids. So you can see this one is a COH group. After that, first, okay. So it is numbered as a first carbon. Then this is second. Okay. This one is a 3. This one is a 4, 5, 6, 7, and onwards 6, 7, and 8. 8. So numbering I say start किया जाता है. Numbering will start from the carboxylic group. Okay. So carboxylic group is given as a number 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. Okay. And from the methyl end, from the methyl group end, so it is numbered as omega 1, omega 2, omega 3, omega 4 likewise that. From the carboxylic end आपको नंबरिंग देना है 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. फ्रॉम द मिथाइल एंड आपको नंबर देना है ओमेगा 1, ओमेगा 2, ओमेगा 3, ओमेगा 4 लाइक. तो दैट्स वाई अगर जैसे मान लीजिए कि यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड है, यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड है, सो इट इज नोन एज ओमेगा 3 फैटी एसिड्स. अगर यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड है 6 और इसके बीच में, सो इट इज नोन एज ओमेगा 5. अगर इसमें इसके बीच में ओमेगा 6, सो लाइक ओमेगा 3, ओमेगा 5, ओमेगा 9, so that's why they are known as omega fatty acids. Okay? Then you know that fatty acids are nothing but the esters of fatty acid. Okay? Lipids are nothing but the esters of fatty acid with the glycerol. This is molecule known as a glycerol. CH, okay, CHOH, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH, glycerol. If 3 carbon, 3 hydroxyl group, they are esterified with the, okay, इनका हाइड्रोजन निकल से यहाँ से हाइड्रोजन निकला तो क्या बचेगा COO और बाद में ये पूरा ये क्या है फैटी एसिड. सो दैट इज नोन एज ट्राई असाइल ग्लिसरॉल. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर नोन एज ट्राई असाइल ग्लिसरॉल बिकॉज ऑल 3 कार्बन्स ऑफ योर ग्लिसरॉल विल बी esterified. Right? Now saturated fatty acids, they do not contain a double bond. Okay, and because we have seen acetic acid, propionic acid, butanoic, hexanoic, decanoic, oleic acid, so all these are the saturated fatty acids. For example, okay, they do not contain double bond. So valeric acid, caproic acid, caprilic acid, lauric acid, then palmitic acid, arachidic acid, arachidic है, arachidonic नहीं है, then bethanic acid, linoseric acid. So they will have 5, 6, 7, 8 number of carbons onwards. Okay, number of carbons, and they will have 0 double bonds. They will not have any double bond. That's why they are known as saturated. Now, unsaturated means they will have double bond. Unsaturated fatty acids, they will have double bond. Are you getting my voice clearly? Okay. If please mute yourself. Okay. If 2 or more double bonds are there, or you can say 3 or more double bonds are there in the structure of fatty acid, they are known as a polyunsaturated fatty acid. PUFA, polyunsaturated fatty acids. Okay. For example, palmitoleic acid. Palmitoleic acid is an unsaturated fatty acid having 16 number of carbon. इसमें 16 number carbon है, एक double bond है, one double bond is there, and the double bond is between 9 and 10th carbon. So it is known as omega 9. So oleic acid, for example, it is again unsaturated fatty acid. 18 number of carbons are there, one double bond is there, and the double bond is between 9 to 10. So again it is omega 9. So likewise that linoleic acid. Linoleic acid is 18 carbon atom and having 2 double bonds. First double bond is between 9 to 10. Second is between 12 to 13 carbon. So omega 6 amino acid. Okay, omega 6 series. Then linolenic acid. Linolenic acid. 18 number of carbons are there. 3 double bonds are there. पहला bond है no 9th carbon and 10th carbon. Second double bond 12th and 13th carbon. Third double bond 15th and 16th carbon. So omega 3 fatty acids. Arachidonic acid 20 carbon atom, 4 double bonds, 5 and 6 first double bond between 5 and 6 carbon. Second double bond 8 to 9, third double bond 11 to 12, and fourth one is 14 to 15. So these known as essential fatty acids. Okay. Arachidonic acid will become, it is known as semi-essential. So if its precursor is available, precursor क्या है इसका? Linoleic acid. If linoleic acid is available, okay, if linoleic acid is available in the body, so arachidonic acid will become semi-essential, because from linoleic acid arachidonic acid can be synthesized in the body, right? So but if linoleic acid is not there, then arachidonic acid will become essential, and this arachidonic acid is very very important because it is the precursor, it is the starting material for the synthesis of prostaglandins, leukotrienes and other like thromboxane and all that. So this arachidonic acid is very important, and it is a component of your cell membrane. That's why जैसे डैमेज होता है सेल मेम्ब्रेन को, वहाँ से फॉस्फोलिपिड रिलीज होते हैं, उससे ही प्रोस्टाग्लैंडिन बनते हैं. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट पार्ट विल सी essential fatty acids. They are not synthesized in the body because okay, linoleic acid, linolenic acid, they are essential fatty acids. Arachidonic acid becomes essential if precursor is not, so it is the same essential. Biochemical basis for essentiality. क्यों essential है? Because humans does not have any enzyme that can introduce double bond beyond carbon number 9 to 10. Okay. Deficiency of essential fatty acids. Deficiency of essential fatty acid result in the phytoderma. Phytoderma is nothing but the toad skin. आपके स्किन के ऊपर eruptions आ जाएंगे, and essential fatty acids, they are very very important. We are going to see the function. Okay. So toad skin, they are characterized by horny eruption. आपकी स्किन के ऊपर horny eruptions होंगे, and you will have poor wound healing. Okay. Geometrical isomerism is possible, we have seen, and positional isomerism is possible. You can see these are the two fatty acids. These are the two fatty acids. कौन से? एक आता है आपका cis elaidic acid and trans elaidic acid. Okay. So कैसे होता है ये? So it is a unsaturated fatty acid. Suppose जहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड है, if two heavy groups, if they are on the same side, so it is called as a cis. If the two heavy groups or they are on the opposite side, or you can see simply अगर similar groups अगर एक ही साइड पे है तो उसको cis बोलेंगे, ठीक है, और opposite साइड पे trans बोलेंगे. So it is a cis elaidic acid and trans elaidic acid. Then there are different forms of fatty acid also. So if there is a hydroxyl group in the fatty acid, known as a hydroxy fatty acids. Okay. So for example, beta hydroxy butyric acid. Beta hydroxy butyric acid is a kind of ketone body produced in the metabolism. Ketone body का type होता है beta hydroxy butyric acid. Again cyclic fatty acid होता है, जैसे मैंने बोला chalmoric acid होता है. It was used in the leprosy, nowadays not. Chondronic acid. Functions of essential fatty acid important है, क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. Okay. So they are the structural component of tissue. Essential fatty acids, they are the structural component of tissue. For example, cell membrane of tissue or a cell membrane or plasma membrane will have arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid is nothing but the, again it is a unsaturated fatty acid, known as a polyunsaturated fatty acid, but it is synthesized from linoleic acid. So again it is from essential. So that's why. So essential fatty acid structural component है टिश्यू की. It is found in the gonadal organs. So your testes or female gonadal organ. So they are rich in the fatty tissue, particularly polyunsaturated fatty acids. So they are very very important for your either masculine or feminine characters. So polyunsaturated fatty acids. They are also important for the synthesis of prostaglandins, leukotrienes and other compounds. They are a structural component of mitochondrial membrane. Mitochondrial membrane का भी polyunsaturated fatty acid. Polyunsaturated fatty acid decrease in the serum level cholesterol. तो अगर unsaturated fatty acid ज़्यादा ले रहे हैं आप, आपका कोलेस्ट्रॉल नहीं बढ़ेगा. So if you are having enough polyunsaturated fatty acids in the body, cholesterol level will be in control. So they decreases the cholesterol level. So unsaturated fatty acid will decrease the cholesterol level. याद रखो. Essential fatty acid increases the blood clotting time. Blood clotting time भी क्या करेंगे, बढ़ाएंगे. And fibrinolytic activity will be increased. Essential fatty acid prevent the fatty liver. Fatty liver. If there is a excessive fats which are depositing in the liver, आपके liver में अगर बहुत ज़्यादा fats हो रहे हैं, so fatty liver is commonly observed in the alcoholics. जो अल्कोहलिक होते हैं उनमें एक फैटी लिवर का एक इशू हो जाता है. So there is excessive fat deposition in the liver. So if you are using essential fatty acids, means unsaturated fatty acids in the diet regularly, so you will never suffer from fatty liver. Okay. So जैसे आप खाते हो जो बाहर का स्ट्रीट फूड होता है, समोसा या फिर आपका जो भी समोसा, जलेबी या फिर वड़ा पाव, क्या होता है कि सुबह एक बार वो ऑयल डाल देते हैं उनमें उसमें, और दिन भर उसी में ही पकौड़े तलते रहते हैं, उसमें ही समोसे तलते रहेंगे. सो दे यूज टू हीट दैट ऑयल फ्रिक्वेंटली. सो व्हाट हैपन्स ड्यू टू हीटिंग, सो देयर इज अ कन्वर्जन ऑफ दैट डबल बॉन्ड इनटू सैचुरेशन साइड. जो अनसैचुरेशन साइड होता है, जो डबल बॉन्ड होता है फैटी एसिड में, उसको हीट करने के बाद में क्या होता है, वो डबल बॉन्ड का कन्वर्जन सिंगल बॉन्ड में हो जाता है. ओके. So that double bond is oxidized. Okay? So it is converted into single bond. So what happens? So your unsaturated fatty acid will become saturated, and saturated fatty acid is not required for body. Means it is not worth of that. So your unsaturated fatty acid, they act as an antioxidant in the body. They prevent the liver from damage, fatty liver, etc. etc. So unsaturated fatty acids are very important. बाद में घर वाले भी बोलते हैं ना कि बाहर का खाना नहीं खाना चाहिए, इसलिए बोलते हैं क्योंकि वो बार बार उसमें ही फ्राई करते रहते हैं. सो हीटिंग डिक्रीजेस द अनसैचुरेशन. रिमेंबर नाउ DHA, आपने इसके बारे में सुना होगा. DHA एक बहुत सा एडवर्टाइजमेंट आता है इसके ऊपर, DHA के ऊपर. बॉर्नविटा इसमें क्या है, इसमें है आपका DHA. बॉर्नविटा में क्या है, DHA क्या है, डोकोसाहेक्सानोइक एसिड. DHA means docosahexaenoic acid. So it is again unsaturated fatty acid. It is found in the brain. Okay, and it is responsible for the proper development of brain. ये जो डोकोसाहेक्सानोइक एसिड होता है, नोन एज DHA. आपको DHA बहुत बार बोला होगा आपने, कहीं तो भी सुना होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपका जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट होता है जैसे बॉर्नविटा का या फिर कोई दूसरा है, उसमें बोलते हैं कि इसमें DHA है. सो DHA इज नथिंग बट द डोकोसाहेक्सानोइक एसिड एंड इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ ब्रेन. ओके. व्हेन देयर इज अ बेबी इन द वूम्ब ऑफ मदर, आपके जो मम्मी के पेट में होते हो, उस टाइम पे ये DHA प्लासेंटा से क्रॉस हो जाता है फ्रॉम मदर्स बॉडी टू फिटस. ऑल्सो इट इज़ फाउंड इन द इनिशियल मिल्क, है ना. जो कोलेस्ट्रम होता है, कोलेस्ट्रम मतलब जो पहले प्रेगनेंसी डिलीवरी होने के बाद में जो इनिशियल 10-12 दिन का मिल्क होता है, so उसमें भी ये DHA होता है. सो DHA इज नथिंग बट डोकोसाहेक्सानोइक एसिड. इट इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ ब्रेन. देन के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, ब्रेन, किडनी, रेटिना एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, वो डेवलपमेंट के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट. इट्स प्रिकर्सर इज नथिंग बट द लिनोलेनिक एसिड. सो इसेंशियल फैटी एसिड क्या है, इसका प्रिकर्सर है. सो डोकोसाहेक्सानोइक एसिड, it is made from linoleic acid. It increases the electrical response of the photoreceptor for illumination. तो ये DHA क्या करता है, it increases the response of what, photoreceptor कहाँ पे होते हैं, रेटिना में. So in the retina it increases the responses of photoreceptor for illumination. मतलब लाइट के लिए रिस्पॉन्स चेंज करेगा इसका. That's why DHA is very very important. DHA means डोकोसाहेक्सानोइक एसिड. It is again a polyunsaturated fatty acid synthesized from alpha linolenic acid, or it is also obtained from certain fish. Fish oil में भी ये पाया जाता है. Okay? Present in the retina, cerebral cortex, testis and sperms, required for the development of brain and retina. So supply done via placenta and milk to the baby. जब बेबी होता है womb में, मदर्स के womb में, so at the time baby will get DHA from milk and placenta. Okay? Different types of alcohol present in the fatty acids. Fatty acid मतलब lipids क्या है, esters of fatty acids with alcohol. डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ अल्कोहल प्रेजेंट इन द लिपिड्स. सो पहला होता है ओके glycerol. First one is a glycerol. Okay, first one is a glycerol. So glycerol is also known as a glycerin, as I have told you. It is a trihydroxy fatty acid or okay trihydroxy alcohol. ये क्या है? Trihydroxy alcohol है. Okay. Now there is one test to identify the glycerol. Specific test is there. The acrylowin test to detect the glycerol. To detect the glycerol known as glycerin. So glycerol is again it has a very much application. इसका application किसमें इंडस्ट्री में भी है. It is a solvent, it is a co-solvent, again it is a humectant, it is used in the syrup, liquid orals. There is one drug known as nitroglycerin, so it is also complex of complex. So in that also you have glycerol. Nitroglycerin is a vasodilator. Okay, then cholesterol is again a kind of alcohol. It is a steroidal alcohol. Then acetyl alcohol is a higher chain alcohol. Okay, so these alcohols are found in the lipids. Again, they are the saturated alcohol. Now, unsaturated alcohol, like for example, phytol. Phytol like unsaturated alcohol होता है. So it is also found in the lipid. Mostly found in the chlorophylls. Then lycophyll is again alcohol. It is a polyunsaturated alcohol. Lycophyll क्या है? Polyunsaturated alcohol. It is found in the tomatoes. Then sphingosine क्या है? Sphingosine is a amino alcohol. So these are the different alcohols present in the lipids. Okay. Now triglycerides, they are known as also known as triacyl glycerol. They are insoluble in water, non-polar in character, soluble in the organic solvents. Okay. They are also known as a natural fat. They act as a storage fuel of body. Okay. So reserve food of body or reserve fuel of body is nothing but the lipids. 20% triglycerides of the weight in the man. So if a man is having 70 kg weight, its 20% is a fatty acid. Okay, 25% is there in a woman by weight. Lipid peroxidation in you. अगर liquid का peroxidation हो गया body में, so there will be production of free radicals. But fortunately, that is prevented. So if there is a lipid peroxidation in the body, what will happen? There is generation of free radicals, which can damage the tissues, will induce inflammatory disease. They will cause cancer, atherosclerosis, etc., etc. But that is prevented in the body because your body has a different antioxidant. So fortunately, it is prevented by vitamin E, superoxide dismutase, and antioxidants. Right? So this, if there is a higher amount of free radicals in your body, so you may suffer from cancer. Cancer के लिए one of the important cause है. Then okay. Hydrolysis of your fatty acid. Hydrolysis of fatty acids. It is done by lipase enzyme. Okay, to form fatty acids and glycerol. So hydrolysis होगा तो क्या बनेगा? Glycerol and fatty acids. Because fats are nothing but the esters of fatty acid with glycerol. So hydrolysis product क्या होगा? वही होगा. Then saponification means okay. Saponification means hydrolysis of triglyceride with the alkali to produce a soap and glycerol. ठीक है, हाइड्रोलिसिस करेंगे अल्कली से, पोटेशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. सो विल गेट अ सोप. इट इज नोन एज सैपोनिफिकेशन रिएक्शन. ओके, सो जो भी सोप आप यूज़ कर रहे हो उनमें उसमें बोलते हैं इसमें 100 नींबू की शक्ति है, इसमें वो है, वो कुछ नहीं. सब क्या है? लिपिड है. लिपिड का उसके ऊपर अल्कली का रिएक्शन है, सैपोनिफाई हो गया. उसके बाद में उसमें 1-2 बूंदे चंदन के ऑयल के डाल देंगे. उसमें बोलेंगे इसमें चंदन है. किधर है? दिखाओ. नहीं, ये चंदन, आपको चंदन लग रहे हो चंदन का नाम लेके, तो एडवर्टाइजमेंट में कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं. इसमें चंदन है, इसमें ये है, उसमें 1/4 मिल्क है. किसमें? डव में 1/4 मिल्क. इधर खाने के वांदे मिल्क 40 रुपये लीटर बन गए और आप साबुन में ही मिल्क डाल रहे हो. वो सब झूठ बोलते हैं. सैपोनिफिकेशन, हाइड्रोलिसिस ऑफ ट्राइग्लिसराइड्स यूजिंग अल्कली टू प्रोड्यूस glycerol and soap. They are known as saponification. Okay. Rancidity means what? Rancidity means deterioration of fats and oil results into foul, rancid, foul odor and rancid taste. खवट तेल जैसा खवट तेल कसं होतं? तेल खराब कधी होतं? अगर आपका ऑयल जो है वो अनसैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड है उसमें, if your oil has unsaturated fatty acids, so it will become rancid upon some days. Deterioration of fats and oil resulting into foul, rancid taste. So why? There is oxidation of the double bond. So फैट्स एंड ऑयल कंटेनिंग अनसैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड दे आर मोर लाइबल फॉर रेंसिडिटी बिकॉज ऑफ द ऑक्सीडेशन. ठीक है, ऑक्सीडेशन हो जाएगा ड्यू टू बैक्टीरिया और ड्यू टू सनलाइट और ड्यू टू conditions. Then there are two types of rancidity. First one is known as hydrolytic rancidity because of the hydrolysis of oil by the bacterial enzyme, and second one is oxidative rancidity due to oxidation of unsaturated fatty acid. दो टाइप का होता है. This rancidity result in the unpleasant products such as dicarboxylic acid, aldehydes and ketones. इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन आ चुका है. What is the product rancidity of oil is because of the foul taste or rancid oil is because of the oxidation होने के बाद में क्या बनता है dicarboxylic acid, aldehydes and ketones. So rancidity of oil is because of the these compounds, dicarboxylic acid, aldehydes. Foul smell of your oil is because of the aldehydes. जो स्मेल आता है रैंसिड ऑयल खराब होने के बाद में जो स्मेल आता है गंदा उसमें से, वो क्यों आता है? बिकॉज ऑफ द aldehydes. ओके, बिकॉज ऑफ द aldehydes. रिमेंबर क्वेश्चन आ चुका है. ओके, डिफरेंट टेस्ट टू चेक द प्योरिटी ऑफ ऑयल. सो आई विल सेव दिस रिकॉर्डिंग. आर यू गेटिंग और नॉट? समझ रहे हैं आपको?